I caught one. I seen the truth catch one, but I've never maxed out a limit here, so I know they get in through the river, but they're in here. I have to try some crappie and then get my license.
Hey, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to your Fun Fishing Adventures live stream. We just got done fishing a panfish tournament, and while we're out here, we might as well try to catch some catfish. I've got a couple of catfish rods set out with some skipjack on it. Let's see what we can do. We're in about 18 foot of water right now, so hopefully we'll get some nice channel catch or something running through here. We can catch flatheads. There are no blue cats in here. We could pick up a gar or something. So hang out with me and let's see what we can do. I think we'll get something. I think we're going to fish for probably about an hour because I've been out here baking in the heat in my boat since 9 o'clock this morning and doing that tournament. And that's provided my phone lasts that long. It should. And if you're in, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. I definitely appreciate it. We can bring this camera down so you can see them rods a little better. There you go. See how many people we can get in here. Kevin, welcome in. How you doing? Good to see you. I'm doing some catfishing. I'm on the St. Francis River here in Missouri. River Boss, welcome in. Katie, welcome. English for me. So it's been a long, hot day here. Riley, welcome in. All right. I got a fish on my dat all day, all the time. Cool. So it's been a hot day. I've been out here fishing for hours. But I'm going to give it an hour, see if we can't catch catfish. Using skipjack. Which, I know there's shad in here. I don't know if there's skipjack, but we're trying it. Okay, fish don't bite when it's hot. Well, I just caught a whole bunch of fish in the tournament. And catfish are in the water, so it's still, the water's warm. It's 80 degrees. They might not bite too hot, but they might, you don't know until you try. Loma, welcome in. Good to see you. So over here to my left is where I caught a bunch of crappie in this tournament I was just in. And straight out, it drops down to like 18 feet. So I'm like, this would be a great spot to try. So hit the like button. Do it. Do it. I'd appreciate it if you did. Every like helps. Every watch hour helps. Every minute you all are here watching helps. So I do appreciate it. Make sure you like and subscribe. And we need to make Loma a mod. There you go, Loma. You're a mod now. Hey, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. I'm going to have to raise this camera back up because I can't really see the chat because I get too much glare. Let's see. I think Kevin Fishes should have been a mod. I don't know why he's not. I know I made him a mod before, but he is now. Hey Riz, how you doing? H Curry, how you doing? Well, the good thing is I won the fishing tournament I was in. I took all three of them for the week. Those can all be beat next week in the second half of the tournament. But for now, I'll take bragging rights. So I had some extra time, so I thought I'd do some catfishing for an hour or so. See if we can catch a flathead or a channel cat. Just don't want to catch no turtles, because man, that's all I've been catching lately is turtles. Get tired of turtles. Troy, welcome in. Okay, I'll have to check that out when I can. Hey, thanks, Troy. You know, it is a 2-weekend tournament because everybody couldn't get together on one weekend. So I could get bumped out next week totally. But for now, I got the single longest fish. I got the multi-species fish. And then I got the total length. So I'm doing pretty good. I am fishing in Missouri. I am actually at the St. Francis River, which is part of the Wapapello Lake. I'm actually Curry says I am in Florida for a fishing trip. All right, that's awesome. Grouper, I'd love to catch a grouper. I haven't started catching any catfish. I just got out of a fishing tournament. I caught a ton of fish in that tournament, but it was a panfish tournament. I've caught some good channel cat actually in Wapapel Lake itself, but I haven't. I've caught a few here in the river, but I really haven't tried to target them here. So this is something new for me too. I bass fish some. I don't. When as I was growing up, I bass fished a lot. That's all I did. Now I do more crappie fishing and more cat fishing. I do a lot of pan fishing, and in the wintertime we'll do trout fishing and crappie fishing. We'll have to go because of fish. All right, hey, I appreciate you jumping in there, TV. I appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up if y'all, enjoy watching what you're seeing. I know it hasn't been a whole lot right now, but that rock could bend over at any time. But to me, it is hot. I'm going to grab my water and I'm going to sit down for just a minute. So I won't be able to see chat. That's it. Come on, fishy, fishy, fishy. If a fish does bite, I'm going to have to move my camera because it's like in between me and the poles. And if you're curious, the ride on the right is set up with a Sandy Cooper rig, and the other one's like an over-under type rig, like a drop shot rig. It's got 2 hooks, and the other one's got 1. So I got 3 baits out. Just trying to entice something. But where I'm actually fishing, there's kind of it goes back into like a slough cove kind of area. And then the other part of the river is the main, to the left is the main part of the river. And these guys got to come by in these boats. It's the weekend, so let's fly. We don't care about other people being on the water. Man, catching group would be a blast. Something I'll never probably get to do, but it'd be a lot of fun. I got to get a drink, guys. It's hot. Come on, fish. Take that rod. Bend it over. That's supposed to be heat index of 98 degrees today. It's definitely warm. I know that. It's really warm. But it'll cool off. It seems like once that sun goes down, that humidity goes away and it's not bad. I'm going to put a few things away really quick. I head out for the tournament. I pretty much went directly from the tournament to catfishing, so I have stuff all over the place I need to have put up. So if I was to take this top down, which y'all can see at the top up here, I'd be able to sit out here and I can catch a whole bunch of crappie right 10 feet away from me, because that's where I caught almost all my big crappie at. Yeah, that's the current rock in the boat. I'm just I nose my boat up to the bank. Plus it's me moving around. Kind of watching that left rod. It looked like he's getting a little bit of an extra bend in it. We'll see. We got circle hooks on there, so if something takes off with it, we should hook it. I did got a big headpiece of skipjack on there, so if something takes that, it's got to be pretty good size. The motor's a 60 horsepower Evinrude. I'm using skipjack right now. Skipjack herring. I seen a bunch of shad earlier. I wouldn't mind grabbing my net, but I was in that tournament. I'm like, well, I'm not going to throw my net while I'm fishing a tournament. I got some night crawlers, but I don't really have the hooks for them. Yeah, I got my baits on the bottom. I'll probably leave them set out here for about 20 minutes. If we didn't do any good, I'll move them around a little bit. But this area that I'm fishing, it goes from like 4 foot, then it drops off and it comes back up and it drops back off to about 18 feet. So there's a big hump right out there too. So we're going to give it an hour. We're already 15 minutes into that hour. Then I have to head back to the camper and get things ready there. And I don't know if I'll go home this evening or if I'll go home tomorrow morning. But I don't get much of a chance to catfish this river, so I wanted to take the chance while I could. Skipjack Cindy, welcome in, welcome in. That's the superstar, 20,000 subscribers. Congratulations, Cindy. Just waiting for one of these rods to bend over. Kind of my homemade rod holder here. I'll come to show you guys. Homemade. It works. It's not the best, but it works. If I was smart, I'd just put my other camera over here, but I couldn't read the chat then, so. My PB on a bass is about 4.5 pounds. Nothing huge. Yeah, I can't see spending hundreds of dollars on rod holders. Not for the little bit that I catfish out of my boat. I think that cost me like $20 to make. The key to staying cool is drink lots of water when it's hot like this. Of course, I probably should have been drinking a lot of water earlier, and I wasn't. You know, I might have a few minutes left. I might throw a minnow over here and see if I can't catch a crappie real quick. Just for a little entertainment. Kind of tight quarters with having this canopy up. Let me see. Yeah, there's a few minnows left in there. All right, I'm going to move this camera so I can step in front of it. All right, let's see if we can't catch us a crappie really quick. Just use a little slip bobber with a minnow. I don't think it'll take long. Hi, everybody. I'm Scotty, by the way. Fun Fishing Adventures. Well, that took longer than what I thought. I figured I had one by now. There's a whole bunch of them in earlier. Of course, I did shove this boat up in here not long ago. I might have spooked him. Get a little closer to this tree over here. Now it's going to make me a liar, and I'm not going to catch no crappie. It's hot up here. Oh, that was a bite. There it is. Oh, I missed him. Try it again. He'll come back after it. Just what crappie do. There he is. Ooh, he took me right in that tree. Oh, that stinks. He took me right in that dang tree. I'll see if he don't get me out of it. Wonder if I can reel down to him and get him. He hit it pretty good too. That was a pretty good sized crappie. I got it back, but I didn't get the fish. But we got our bait back. Crappie don't spook easy. You can stick your rod in there and jiggle it around and wiggle it around. They'll still bite. They don't go anywhere. A lot of people say they're skittish and they're not. At least not in my opinion. Get out there and try it again. Then all and dead minnows or live minnows, they'll still bite on it if it's moving. There he is. All right, guys, we got something. We got us a crappie. There you are. He's not really big, but it's crappie. So now we're not skunked on this video. We got something. Don't have a catfish yet, but we had a crappie. See if we can find another one over there. I only got maybe 4 or 5 minnows in here, so. Give them rods about 5 more minutes and we'll cast them out to another spot. And I almost just shoved the hook right into my hand. That would have been bad. All right, let's try it again. There he is. Come on. He's just playing with it. Had enough of that heat already now. That sun's a bear. At least there's a little bit of a breeze, not much. All right, I'm going to go ahead and recast these 2 lines. Maybe cast one over here towards the middle. And then maybe this one I'll try to get straight out a little bit more. Gee, I might even throw, well, it's off to the side pretty good already. I already lose my handle. Screw came undone. Oh, the sun just tanked. These people got the whole stinking river to do what they want, and they got to come right in front of me and turn around and do circles. I moved my boat. So I do know there's structure out there, so maybe we'll get something out of that structure. Oh, I hate that canopy being up. But if I don't have it up, it's so ungodly hot you can't stand it. Nothing else wants to bite on the 4 little minnow. We're just going to toss this minnow right out here. We'll wait to see if something comes by and grabs it. So I have my hat on. Got stuff in my way. Oh, I'm getting a bite on that minnow. All right. All right, guys. Got us another little crappie. He's small. But a fish is a fish, as they say. I didn't really expect to be on this side of the camera. I had to turn it around so I could reach out. We'll toss it back out there and see what happens. Grab another water. And give me my big water. All right, let me get back here, see what's on chat, who's here, who's not. Lisa, welcome in. I'm glad you guys are doing good. Yeah, I'm still catching crappie out of that spot, Stacy. I still had like 6 minnows in there. They're small ones. I must have caught the couple big ones in there in the tournament. That ice cold water sure tastes good. I'm trying to catch some catfish. I figured I'd give it an hour. We've already been live for 30 minutes. I've got to go back to the camper and do some stuff. Then when I get done there, I will probably go catfishing on the Black River, but I don't have signal. So if I do a video, it will be a video. I won't be able to do it live there. Unless the YouTube platform will let me stream it. I know on StreamYard I can't do it. It won't let me even try it. But there might be enough signal with the YouTube platform. Well, hey, welcome back. So far, it's catfish one and me none, because I ain't caught no catfish. Did catch 2 crappie, though, with little to no effort. All I know is I have 3 skipjack that I have defrosted, so I have to use them. I ain't got no bait left. That's why I ain't catching nothing. I gotta turn my fish finder off. It's almost dead. Seems to be the story of my weekend. Yesterday I came down here, my trolling motor was dead. I'm like, I know I charged that. I caught you. Try this little minnow out here, seeing as how I lost the last one. Let's go by and cause a wake. We see that guy fishing, so let's just make him not be able to fish. See, when I'm out on my boat and I see somebody, I'll slow down way ahead of them so I can go by them and don't create a wake for them. Then I'll idle past them, and then I will go. Not these people. They don't care. They don't care if you got a camera on a tripod in your boat. When it knocks over and it goes in the water, they don't care. They got to replace it. So Cindy, I don't know if you seen any of that live I was in earlier for the tournament. I took first place in all 3 categories, but that could all get beat out next week. But for now, I will take championship status for the day because I was catching these guys. Hey Stacy, there's my black crappie. I'm gonna have to get the pliers to get that one out. I can't reach in here. All right, there you go. There's a black crappie. I wish I'd have got that during the tournament. That's not really hook deep. It's just kind of weird. There it is. All right. This is a black crappie, guys. That would have given me 5 species. My handy dandy rod holders I got in my boat. I got those off Temu. Just because I wanted to see how crappie they were really going to be. But they're not bad. Not that I saved a lot of money, because I probably could have bought them about the same price. But I was just wondering what kind of quality they'd be. Took it from him. Not a big Temu shopper, but I thought I would give it a try. Crappie and catfish. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. I mean, I was really catfishing, but I had a few minnows left, so I figured I'd crappie fish and catch crappie. Like this one. We got us another crappie. Here we go. This is a white crappie. If you don't know the difference, white crappie's kind of got the streaks going down it, where a black crappie has more dots. Need back out in the water. And crappie, in my opinion, are probably the best tasting fish to eat. But I don't want to fool with them. Not right now. If I'm going to eat crappie, I'd rather get crappie in the spring or the fall. I just think they taste better. So I'm just killing time doing this until the fish bite picks up on the cats. And that's if it does. It may not. We may not catch anything. But you don't know until you get out here and try it. Oh, really? Thank you. My stuff got all tangled up. We'll try a little different spot this time. A little bit farther over. They'll still eventually drift over the same spot where we've been catching them at. And when crappie bite, if you're using minnows and a bobber, they'll just slowly start to take your bobber under. Very seldom they'll just like take it straight down. Usually when it's sad, it's a bass or a bluegill. Or perch of some sort. But the lady at the bait store is nice enough to give me a few extras, so I'm glad she did. It got me through the tournament. I probably went in and had enough if she'd had it. Here comes one of them guys on them stupid boats. Oh, here, let's get on and go really fast. It's just what they do. Why? Because it's the weekend. We got another crappie, guys. There he is. Like I said, they'll just gradually pull it down. I've got fin more today by fish than I think I have all year. I got to hold the camera. If I don't, it's going to tip over and fall in the water. Then I'm going to be really ticked off and I'll go chase some boat down. But they just knocked me off the bank too. And this is why I don't like to fish on the weekends. Because people got no respect for other people. I'm not saying that's true about everybody, but there are a lot of people that just don't care. And that's a fact. Like, here comes this guy that just went flying by, and he's coming back again. I just had another lovely crappie. It's a good thing I only get like 15 more minutes because I don't want to put up with these idiots all day. Here's a good dead minnow. This dude is dead. Let's catch a crappie on his dead minnow. If anybody ever tells you a crappie won't bite on a dead minnow, they're full of poop. I gotta turn this motor on and get me back up on shore. As soon as I catch this crappie on that dead minnow. There you go, guys. One crappie on a dead minnow. I don't know if it's the scent of the minnow or what, but there you go. Well, I might be okay. I might not have to turn that motor on. So let's see if we can catch another one on that dead minnow. That may fall off. It's pretty boogered up. I see that rod bending. That's a fish. Or a turtle or something. Let's see what happens here, guys. That's definitely something on this rod. Ah. It ain't on there no more. Throw it back out over there and see what we get. Now that one's just from the boat moving. I know that ain't no bite. All right, let's see how long it takes something to take that dead minnow. Probably won't take long. Of course, it could be when the waves are moving, it moves that minnow up and down, and the fish think it's alive. Rod, welcome back in. I only got about another 15 minutes or so, but we're doing some catfishing. I'm still catching crappie over here in the spot where I was catching them in a tournament. They're all small, but I'm still catching them. Oh, crap. Got another one. Oh, that's not no, that ain't no crappie. Calm down. Ow. That hook's sharp. All right, guys, what we have here is a white bass. Not a bad little fish. Something I wasn't expecting. By the way, he bit on that dead minnow too. I know I ain't got many minnows left in here. Here's another dead one that's in my bucket. Let's catch another fish. It's hot out here, guys and gals. Here, we'll let that dead minnow float around for a minute. It may not take any more than a minute. I don't really know why those crappie are piled up right there, but they are. There's not really any structure. They're just there. Usually crappie like structure. I like water. Where'd that water go? Did y'all see what I did with that water? I lose stuff all the time. I know I didn't put it back in there. That'd be too smart. I put it in the sun. It's a good way to keep it cool. Yeah, I can't use crappie, unfortunately. That's a no-no here. I could have had lots of good bait. I do got a bluegill that swallowed the hook earlier. I can use him, or sunfish. Oh, I got a crappie biting on his dead minnow again. Come here, crappie. You ain't going too far. There's another crappie for a dead minnow. A lot of times I'll hold on to them dead minnows if I got them in my bucket, because the fish still bite on them the same. And I just proved that to you guys several times. Come here, little minnow. There ain't but one or two of left. Fine, I'll just dump some more. And it'll be a lot easier to get. Oh, there's 4 or 5 left in there. That'll be just enough to finish out the video. Oh, I drifted off the shore too, by the way. I guess that last boat knocked me off. That might make it a little bit harder to fish that way. But I can just move the camera back here. And we'll throw it right there and see how long it takes. That's about where they've been at. Maybe out a little farther. Of course, you know, I throw right on top of a leaf. There, get off that leaf. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. I got that leaf anyway. Well, I guess I needed to pull those catfish rods in anyway. Now that I'm off the bank, just drifting around, it ain't going to do much good. Now, see, if I was a crappie, I'd want to be in that tree over there. You guys can probably see it now. I'd be just sitting out there, hanging out, going to eat whatever come by. Just like whatever's on there now. I might be on a limb. I think I was on a limb. Yeah, I'm going to have to reel these lines in. Dumb people. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. It's hung up in my motor because the boat spun. It's not like wrapped in my motor, it's just hung up on my motor. All right, well, I guess I'll just call it a day on here. Well, I ain't going to catch crap that way. My baits were hooked together. Seeing as how these boaters done destroyed my time out here, I'll go back to the camper. I'll do what I got to do. Then I'll go hit another river and catfish there. But I'll have to do a video if I catch fish because I won't have service. But I've been doing lots of lives lately, so probably wouldn't hurt to do a video or two anyway. Let's see where this line's all at. It's literally right below me. All right, guys. I think we're done. Thank you for watching. I know it wasn't the best show. We didn't catch any catfish, but we did catch a couple crappie, which wasn't even part of the game plan. But we did catch fish, and that's what the name of the game is. If you liked the video, please make sure you like, share, subscribe, and check us out next time. We might have a little better luck. You never know. It's fishing. It's not catching. Can't catch every time. So thank you all for watching your Fun Fishing Adventures live stream. Have a good day, everybody.